What's up, guys? Shay Stevens here, PDGA number 77522, and today we're playing a casual round at Fulmor Heights Disc Golf Course. Let's get to it. Alright, so first order of business, you guys might notice something looks a little bit different. So my Sony ZV-1 was acting up on me at my round at Wolf Hill, coming soon. The autofocus was just, going a little bit wild, and it actually cut off one of my drives, which I was really ticked off about because it was a good drive. I didn't notice, unfortunately, until I was looking at the footage. So I was staring down, do I have to get this thing repaired? I did a reset on it, but I was worried, it's a $700 camera. How much is it going to cost to repair? And I had saved up enough money, and thankfully got a very nice Christmas gift as well this year, and was able to upgrade to the Sony Alpha 6700. This thing is a little tank. Really excited to mess around with it. Shout out to Dave Cox of CoxPix, coxpix.com, CoxPics.com. You will find really cool disc golf pictures there, not other kinds of pictures. So shout out to him. He's a great photographer, and he's really been helping me out, pick lenses and such. So can't wait to play with that. Unfortunately, it is downpouring right now. So as soon as the weather improves, I will mess around with that and hopefully get you guys some really cool footage in 4K, 60 FPS. So we'll be upgrading in terms of, the quality of stuff I'm putting out. And the Sony ZV-1 now lives on a stand behind my computer, which you guys are looking at me through right now, and I'm really happy with it. My little webcam, it's like a Logitech knockoff, served me well, but I think this is going to be a much better quality picture, so looking forward to using this in the future, and messing with my layout here with like lighting and stuff, so things might be changing over the next couple of videos, but work in progress, and hopefully going to make it better for you guys. Part 2, playing Fulmor Heights in this video. Fulmor Heights is a private course. You need to be escorted by a member if you want to play. So please, if you want to play the course, reach out to me. You can get me on my players pages, which are linked down below in the description, or you can email me directly at shaystevens77522@gmail.com. And if I can't, escort you, I will get you in touch with somebody who can. There is a Fulmor Heights Social Club, and there's also a Fulmor Heights Homeowners Association. They are two separate organizations. The Homeowners Association can't help you out in terms of disc golf, so I want to make sure we are directing you to the right, place. With that being said, I got out of work early the week before Christmas, and the sun was in the sky, and I haven't seen that in a long time, so I had to take advantage of that extra sunlight and just get around it. And I figured I don't think I've ever done a just, nice casual round at Fulmor. I've done glitches only, I've done a tagged round there, all these gimmick rounds, but I've never I've done some one disc rounds as well, but I've never taken you guys with me with my bag to talk about the course. It's a really great design. I've mentioned before, Bob Weaver is the course designer. Did an awesome job designing. There's been very few tweaks that had to be made since his installation, but yeah, it's a really fun community course, and it was a good relaxing day. Just get out there, have some fun, and I thought I'd bring you guys along with me. So let's get to the front nine. All right, how's it going, guys? So I got out of work early today, and there's this big yellow thing up in the sky. I don't know what it is, but I want to take advantage of that and get around in. So I don't think I've ever done a normal playthrough of Fulmor. We've done glitches only, bergs only, but never actually just played the course, with my full bag, talk about the shots. So I'm gonna do that today. So hole 1, 271 foot, par 3, baskets on the hillside here. Mandatory tree on the left here. You gotta go to the right of it, keep you out of the parking lot. The trick on this hole is there's a lot of branches coming over top of the fairway, so you can't just air one out. You got to go under them, or there is a small window up top. I don't really like to go for that though, so I'm going to take my tempo, just nice and smooth, hit it down the right hand side, let it finish up into the bottom of the hill, and hopefully settle next to the basket. So I know a lot of guys like to go full mid-range on this one, go for the ace. I feel like that one gets me in trouble though, so going with the 4-speed tempo. Little hook up. All right, should be pin high, I think. All right, sorry guys, I lied. I'm not pin high. I'm 2.5 feet long. It's a good way to start the day. All right, hole 2, 217 feet. Basket's right there. There's water running to the right down the whole right side of this hole. I usually play it out of bounds. So some people like to throw a forehand up the hill, let it work down. Personally, especially with a headwind, I like to throw something a little more stable, like an entropy.
on a flex line just to help check the distance. Because if you go along, there's a bunch of like little branches and stuff, small trees, you can kind of see them back there. They can really obstruct the comeback putt, so I like to throw a distance check kind of shot. So hopefully this will flex in, hit nice, sit near the basket. I didn't quite hit it enough. All right, we're gonna be on the hill. All right, this will definitely be a fun little run. Some leaves up top obstructing, so I can't float this down. I gotta go pretty much A to B, send it right to the chains. No, that's weak. On target, but weak. Yep, that's better. Second putt of the day goes in. All right, hole 3. 166-foot par 3 down here to the right. If you follow Simon's vlogs, his Gyropalooza box match against Marky Chat, the shot of the day in that video was Miss Ann on this hole, getting her first ever ace, so shout out to her. I've gotten it twice, 3 if you count cubby aces. It's just a really fun downhill hyzer shot with a forehand. Inside. Drop. All right, not an ace run, but should be an easy putt. Just a little cleanup left. Ooh, left side. And hole 4, coming in at 217-foot, par 3. Cool little hyzer flip shot, actually. If you have a flex forehand, actually, that is the shot. And honestly, now that I'm saying it, why don't I just do it? We're having fun today. I usually hyzer flip my super beat up Envy. Let's go deflector on hard Annie forehand. That gives you the most airspace to work with, and it should check up into the hill nicely. It's cool, you're able to throw from either up here on the dirt or back on the road. I prefer the dirt just because it gives you a little bit of a better angle coming into that low ceiling. All right, pin high, a little bit of downhill putt. Yeah, this hole has busted a lot of perfect rounds. Just it's very intimidating with that low ceiling. I've seen a lot of people give this basket a scare phrase. Haven't seen anybody hit it yet, but I know some people have. Whew. Nice nose down, ride the chains into the bottom of the basket. Hole 5, 165 foot. Up and to the right, you can actually see it in winter time. I think this is the last ace I've recorded, actually. Well, no aces on the channel yet, but my last ever like official ace. I just like the shot. It's a really cool kind of like stall forehand, just something I'm not really asked to do that much in my game. So I just like this hole just for bringing something new to it. So we go entropy. I kind of aim at the top of that light pole out there and just let it stall and drift to the right. And I try to air to the right side, so cutting in early. If you land in that those shrubs in the right, you usually have a putt you can get through. If you land to the left, I've just seen some crazy rollaways. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, just above the basket, I think. So it looks like it came in just a little bit short. Good line, though. I think I caught some of the tree here. Yeah, I don't know why. If you hit up here, I feel like if you hit and roll, it just curls more. If you hit down in here, like on this berm, I've seen somebody just hit and just roll 40 feet that way. Not a good time. You know, your should-be birdie becomes a layup par at best. All right, so we can do a little walk and talk here. There's a bit of a walk to hole 6 now. Holes did get renumbered because there used to be a hole right over here, actually across the creek. That was old hole 7, but that was pulled out for some concerns of the residents. So we went from a 19-hole course to an 18-hole course, which is, traditional. Still missed it. It was a fun shot. It was an annoying shot. It was a downhill hyzer with a ceiling. There was a window up to the right that you could throw a hyzer through, and it was just so frustrating to not get it. I could never figure out. I would either saw off an entropy, or I would just send my Envy, to circle's edge long on it. So I do miss it because I wanted to conquer it. But unfortunately that will not be, so got to work on that shot elsewhere. So yeah, you basically come across this road here, cross the parking lot, and that gets you to hole 6. Hole 6, 179 foot, par 3. As you can see, all to the left here, we have all the materials they have assembled for our tee pads here at the course. Really love the effort. I think there's two new pads, and we're playing for the first time. We're going to see those on the back nine, I believe. So let's get my score updated. Ooh, I haven't been keeping score in a while. So 2, 2, okay. All right, hole 6. So options here are hyzer out to the right and kind of let it like drag left into the basket, or you just go straight at it. There's also a crazy forehand or lefty line. Not feeling that one today though. So what's good? What's good? I think I'm feeling envy. Kind of gonna go straight at it. I'm hoping to carry just under those guardian branches. Maybe scare the basket. We'll see. Actually, I can throw this one for Tansel. It's 179 feet. All right, so line it up. Get under it. Nope, ticked it. All right. Should be a putt though. So I am putting something together here. Squirrels are off having fun on the right. Hole 7, 241 foot par 3. It's just the same par 3, they're all par 3s, but up and to the right in the wood line, you can kind of see that next tee sign, that white sign out there on the right. Basket's short of it and to the right. And I really love how this hole plays. Just, it's a heck of a turnover shot, or it's supposed to be a forehand hole or a lefty hole. This is definitely one you need to get if you're going to chase down that, you know, high score on the course. I think Mike Carmen still holds that. I'm going to go Neutron Terra, playing kind of out toward the, you see there's a branch coming out into the fairway. That's kind of my target. About 15, 20 feet off the wood line. If I can hit that, I should check in and have a real easy putt. Ooh, I knifed it over a little bit. Good skip. All right, should be a long look at it. Sorry about the lighting, guys. It's the, you know, all the fun of filming in winter. Doing my best here to keep you guys out of just a straight shot into the sun. Do love me the Terror though. That was a bad throw. Still stable enough to get back to hyzer. Gave me a skip. Gave me a chance at least. So just outside circle. Gonna take advantage of that. There's no excuse to leave this short. There's a nice little backstop behind this basket. So let's give this a run. There is a crosswind right to left though, which isn't my favorite. Just short. Yeah, I was so afraid of letting the wind get under that on hyzer. I forced it flat, but forgot to put it in the air. Right. Hole 8, 280 feet, just across the field. There's a fun one. I can either go mid-range or putter. Mid-range just has the risk of going out the back though, but you gotta really send the putter if you want to send the putter. Given my, you know, having worked today, trying to take it a little easy, I'm gonna go try and smooth a fission reactor, let the wind get under it, take it to the right a little bit, and hopefully this will hyzer back in for a easy birdie. I love it. Hook up now. Yep, just how I drew it up. Would have liked to have been a little closer. You know, I did throw a mid-range, but dealing with those branches, we'll take it. Welcome to the wet section of the course. You guys are actually floating on a mat right now. But yeah, hole 9, 210 foot. Basket's just right there, so there's two lines you can take. You can either go high forehand flex and have it come back and crash on the basket. I've seen that done once. But more commonly, people just kind of throw straight at it, poke and hope through the pencil trees. There is a bit of a hyzer gap towards that gray tree. That's kind of what I'm going to go for with the NB today. Just straight at the gray tree, a little bit of hyzer, and hopefully it'll fade in. There are some logs and stuff behind the basket to catch you if you go long, so I try to play for those. So, nice, smooth, just a little bit of hyzer. A little wide. Get under it. Hit the pole. And then the front 9 with a tap in. Always nice. Really happy I came out today. High 40s. Really nice. Not too windy. I think actually as I came out of that little cutout, I felt that tailwind again. I forgot about it. And I think that might have stabled my disc up a little bit more and saved me there, because I definitely hung it out a little too wide, but it swung me back in. Gave me this nice birdie to end the front 9. But yeah, back to Shay.
And that'll do it for the front 9. -7 is pretty respectable. Hopefully I can keep it going in the back 9. I will have that put together for you guys as soon as possible so you can see how the round ends. But before I go, I do want to remind everybody, I do have a Team Foundation Challenge currently running. It's 40-foot putts. The goal is to make as many putts as I do or more to complete the challenge. But even if you can't, if you upload a video of you just attempting the challenge, that still gets you 1 entry into the giveaway. So just giving it a shot could still win you a disc from me and a $20 off coupon code to the Foundation website. So pretty good deal, right? So be sure to check that out. I'm taking submissions until Sunday, January 21st at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So plenty of time to get those submissions in. But with that, guys, I want to thank you for all your support. If you have any questions for me, reach out. I'll do my best to answer them. Take care. Thank you to my sponsors. For all your disc golf needs, check out Phoenix Discs and Foundation Disc Golf.